Shoo! Okay, Kenny.
Yo, yes sir.
Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Bonjour, bonjour.
Top of
Great.
the
It's
week.
Monday.
Top of the week, sir.
Yes sir. Let's
Here we
go.
go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yes Daily Show. It's your it's your
sir.
boy Chavon Brazen. I kind of how did I mess up my own name, man? What is going on? Hey, listen, let's jump right into the juice today, man. Before we even get started, of course, we have to let everyone know that we are giving away $500
$500
worth of
Go.
Cardano. Yes,
Yes,
two
sir.
winners, $250 each once we get to 5,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to be entered is to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share. Random winner. I mean, can't hurt to have $500 more or $250 for two people, right? Worth of Cardano. So
Yes, sir.
definitely take your chances. Let's jump right into it.
Free. It's free money. Come on. What does it take?
Hey, listen, man. You know, there's always that thing where it says nothing is free, right? I guess we'll not say it's free. You have to be subscribed.
Subscribing and liking the
Yes.
channel.
So
is
there we
not
go.
free.
Right. There you go. Looking into the markets, okay, Kenny, how are we looking like?
Wow, this weekend was crazy, right?
Right.
You had this literally huge pop on Ethereum and this huge pop on Bitcoin. I think it was $1,000 move on Bitcoin. Actually.
Yeah, it was like sudden, out of nowhere.
Yeah. Boom, we're back down.
It makes me wonder who is doing that.
I also maybe the whales or the big banks are starting to buy
Oh,
in. And of
definitely.
course,
It has to. I
Yeah.
mean, because retail traders cannot move a candle like that.
we have to see what the price action was. Because remember, if you were trading stocks, when you
Right.
see a huge volume, you want to
Exactly.
get ready and start getting into position because there's about to be some upward movement,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, go ahead. I was just going to say, before we jump right into it here, I'm just going to give a rundown of everything we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Visa and their, I guess, more steps into crypto adoption. We're going to be talking about buying the dip, a massive buy on MicroStrategy. And of course, we're going to be talking about Nigeria and crypto and closing it out with Scribble analysis. Right?
yes, sir.
So right away, we'll jump into it. I mean, looking at the markets, it's
Also,
an
nothing
interesting
has
one.
changed. Yeah, it's
Not
just
not much
stable.
has
I'll
changed.
say stable.
Yeah, it's still just there. Nothing too exciting going on. But Bitcoin dominance did move up a bit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. So from 42.1 to 43.8. So
Right.
Bitcoin is making the comeback, which is the main coin actually.
Right.
And the altcoins are taking a whooping right now. But hey, what did you expect? The
Hey,
Ethereum is down.
I would say the DeFi coins have been doing okay though. They've been doing all right.
There's so many DeFi applications out there, and
Right.
everybody's competing with each other. So at this point, you're trying to figure out who's going to win the battle.
Hey, I mean, I stick to the blue chip stuff. You know, Aave, Matic, and
Compound,
some Blue Moon Compound for sure. Absolutely. So,
die.
hey, listen, man. The way I like to invest and the way I like to trade, I like to. It's not really that I'm shooting to be like this master, but it's more so like well, obviously everyone wants to shoot to be a master, but it's not so much that I have full control of everything that is going to happen in the market. But my strategy is to eliminate as many risks as possible and let the odds stack in my favor as much as possible. It's really the way I go about it. So yes, moving on here. Visa wants to build out the ecosystem, the crypto ecosystem, if you will. Tell us more about this, okay, Kenny?
I read this article today, and I have to say, we are not financial advisors, right? So anything
Yes.
that we say on here is just for entertainment purposes and just for passing out the education. When
Hey.
a company like Visa starts saying that they want to build an ecosystem around crypto, you better wake your ass up. Excuse my French. Visa, MasterCard, when it comes to any kind of expenditures, expenses, this guy is basically track or transact majority of all this of almost everything that you do in the
Absolutely.
freaking economy. So if Visa is saying now they're gonna build an ecosystem, it's basically be a DeFi or a finance
Yeah.
tool in create space for crypto in the system. They know what's going on. The
Absolutely.
article is saying that they know about $1 billion went through their cash system in the past year.
Right.
So in just half of the year, they know that there's money to be made. So kind of like what we're doing in the in the on on the decentralized space, they're
Of
gonna
course.
build something in the centralized space, right? Where they could maybe convert your crypto into cash, make sure that you can buy your crypto much easily with their Visa cards.
Right.
Maybe have your bank be able to hold your crypto or be able to buy crypto through your banks. That's basically what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to have a Visa card where you can use your cash to easily buy crypto and exchange back and forth as quickly as possible. So these are the things they're going to be doing. The only difference is that it's going to be more of a centralized exchange. So
Of course.
a company like maybe Binance, or a company like what do you want to call it? The
BlockFi.
Crypto.com.
Yeah, I mean, there's
BlockFi,
BlockFi.
centralized
There's
exchanges.
even what is it? PayPal, right?
Yeah, PayPal.
What is it? Is it Bybit? It's not Bybit. BitPay.
Yeah.
That's one that I
Yeah.
use as well. Right, but that's
Yeah.
Mastercard. Absolutely.
Yeah, so you're gonna start seeing more partnerships with those kind of institutions, and I think it's just gonna make this more of a household name.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just going to read some of the key points here, which we have in this article. Visa continues their stride, partnering with more than 50 crypto companies to let its
Yeah.
clients spend crypto at about 70 million merchants worldwide. That is massive. And like Kenny said, of course, over 1 billion has been spent through crypto linked Visa cards in the first half of this year. So obviously there's more and more people adopting this. It's good to see adoption rolling, man. And which is
Hey,
what
that's what we're about, then.
absolutely, that's why we spend a lot of time talking about on
We're
this
not getting
channel,
paid
right?
for this, but we just know the opportunity that crypto provides.
Absolutely. And we're not getting paid for it, but I think that what is even more beautiful is we are helping other people step into the space, which is a beautiful thing,
Giving
because
away-
everyone
we're
is
giving
going to
away
need this.
$500.
Exactly. Everyone is going to need this stuff in the future, right? So that's absolutely cool. Moving on here, Capital Group makes $1 billion investment, buys 12% of MicroStrategy. Talk about buying the dip, right? Before you jump into it and give us a little bit more of a brief on this, okay, Ken, I'm just going to read the first bit of the article here. So it says, thought continues to be pushed about Bitcoin. JP Morgan recently stated institutions have no appetite to buy the Bitcoin dip. Institutions have no appetite to buy the Bitcoin dip. Where did that come from? Sometimes
Hey,
when I read some
remember-
things,
just remember the goal of some of these channels,
Right,
or some of
exactly.
this is to scare you out so that
Ex-
they can get in.
right. So that obviously it's bullcrap.
It's the opposite. of-
Exactly, because we're reading an article about the dip being bought by institutions, and in the same breath they're saying they're contradicting themselves. But I'll move on here. JP Morgan recently stated institutions have no appetite to buy the Bitcoin dip and expect overall bearish movement for Bitcoin. So obviously this is FUD to drive down the price of things. Yet
And they started with the Ford first, right?
exactly, right? So yet it was revealed today that $400 billion investment firm Capital International has bought $600 million worth of MicroStrategy stock. If you know MicroStrategy, you know that right now a massive amount of their portfolio is in crypto, right?
Yeah.
Which means they are now the beneficial owner of 9,953,242 shares, or 12% of the 7,782,000. Dude, my numbers are way off this morning, man. I am just killing it. Someone is gonna blast me, man. Consider I'm always calling out people. 7,782,568 shares believed to be outstanding. Tell us about this, sir.
Hey, again, this is not financial advice. When big institutions start buying in, if
Right.
you ever traded stocks or if you ever invested in stocks,
Of course.
those are usual signs of a future bull. But they want to buy low because the whole goal is to buy low, sell high, right? When crypto was going high, everybody was calling and saying, "Hey, how do I get in? How do I get in?"
Yeah.
That's not when you should be calling me.
Yeah.
This is when you should be calling me. How do I trade crypto? How do I buy crypto? How do I stack my crypto? How do I farm my crypto? Those are questions you should be asking now, which we're
Yeah.
going to be showing you guys.
This is the time
But
to be
reality
building
that
the base.
Exactly.
Yep.
Anyway, on to the next one. Let's go.
Absolutely. So, hey, again, I think that I'm just going to add that this is a great time to be buying. Obviously, not financial advice. As you can see, this proof every day that the institutions are definitely jumping in and buying all the crypto.
I like the logo, by the way.
Which one? Capital Group?
The Capital Group logo.
It's two squares
It's
staggered.
stacking, man. They're stacked on top of each other. That's
Listen,
what we
man,
do.
they could use a little bit more creativity, man. But
Yeah.
not my company. Um, Nigeria's June peer-to-peer Bitcoin trade volume surged again, despite central bank's crypto restrictions. How could they try to stop Nigerians, man? This is ridiculous,
Nigerians are super smart. I have
dude.
to say. I don't know, man. They are super smart.
Oh my goodness! So check this out. Nigeria peer-to-peer Bitcoin trade volumes went up just under 38 million in June 2021. The latest data shows this surge becomes only the second time peer-to-peer traded volumes have breached 35 million mark in 2021. March 2021 is the only other period when peer-to-peer Bitcoin traded volumes nearly surpassed $38 million. So obviously, the Nigerian government has been one of those that has been trying to push some restrictions onto crypto in Nigeria. But
I
it
just
seems to
wanna
not be
cross my
going
fingers.
right.
Yeah, I just want to cross my finger and hope that these are the poor Nigerians investing their little pennies into crypto and not the super rich, because that's gonna be a lifesaver for many of them once crypto becomes the main currency used around the globe.
Yeah,
But I
well,
won't be surprised if it's the super rich or the ultra rich that are doing this to kind of hide their money and preserve their money.
yeah.
But it would be good news if the common Nigerian is able to do this with the little change that they have.
Absolutely. Well, I would say, someone with money in Nigeria, all right? Hopefully it's not just all the rich people, but I would say for the average person in there who has caught the wave, right? And who knows about this information, obviously they're not going to be stopping. I agree with you. I really hope that it is the average person who is still buying and holding your small crypto and expecting something from it. And I know there's a lot of obviously the regulations for investment groups and things like that are different in Nigeria, but there are groups, investment groups that take people's money and invest it for them and then give them back dividends, right?
Yeah.
So I think even the average Nigerian should hopefully be gaining from this, and I really think that this is pretty cool. It's like a revolt, but like a silent revolt, right? If despite the restrictions, the country is still pushing forward with crypto. It's interesting to see, and we'll see how it blows over. Niger boys, stand up, right? That's what I would say. Well, moving on, we're going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. Just see where the charts are sitting right now.
Scribble analysis time, man.
Scribble analysis. Yeah.
Hey, so this is Bitcoin, right?
Right.
This chart will show you guys this chart in the last video.
Right.
The moving averages still are consistent. It looks like it does not look like it's going to squeeze that terribly. It's still holding the channel, so
Right.
there's nothing here that is different. You see the price fluctuation. It's still a number. It's nothing crazy, nothing to be scared about. It's
Absolutely.
still a good time to buy.
Well, here's what I'm going to add to that. Okay, I think that this is the moment where it's about to drop here. From here, I think we're heading here. I'm just gonna put that there. We just watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the TTM squeeze. I'm looking at the RSI.
Right.
That was a MACD here. That would give me more confidence.
Right.
It's been looks like on the TTM looked like it's trending downwards, which is not bad, but it's done
not
that
bad.
multiple times and pop right back up.
Right.
So at this point, it's as I'll say holding the channel.
Well, I'm definitely expecting a pullback here. Definitely somewhere close to 30K. And we'll see how that goes. But other than that, everything is just the same. Moving on to Ethereum. Currently trading at $2,034 is where we are right now. What do you think it's looking like here?
It's gonna trend downwards. TTM
Trend
is saying
downwards.
That, RSI is saying that.
Yeah,
everything's trending downwards right now. So yeah.
I'm thinking the
How
same
far
thing
down?
too.
outside that, I would say the previous resistance levels.
So to say
Somewhere
somewhere
around
here.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, there we go. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. Looking nice though overall. I think it's just a phase to be buying, buying, buying. No, same boring Ethereum as always. Cardano.
Why you gonna call it boring?
Because well, here's the thing. They boring, but do not
We don't
mistake
like the
it.
gas fees, basically.
Yeah, but do not make a mistake. This is the time to be accumulating. It's an accumulation phase. Nothing is happening. It's boring because we're
Yeah.
not making profits. It's just the fact of life. But
Yeah.
that's where we are.
So I missed that last Cardano dip.
Right.
I don't know how
this
I
one?
missed it. Yeah, that dip that happened on the 22nd of June.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I missed it. It's trending downward as well, just like the rest of them.
Right.
If it goes to 116, that would be even much better. But I just don't know. You gotta set an alert or something.
I mean, I think there's a bit of a support level here. I'm gonna put an alert right there.
Yeah. Hope you
see.
would not use the follow our alert. Basically.
Buy more. I think we should be good. There we go.
There we go.
Alrighty. There we go. So I think, at least at that point there, if it gets to that point, it'd be nice. I'll buy a little bit more. But obviously, we're all waiting for the big move to the upside. So there we go. That is Cardano. Well, anything else before we close out this one, Oga Kenny?
Hey, I don't know what to say about crypto, man. As an investor, as a long-term investor,
Right.
I've seen valuable stocks dip, and I've bought, and they've come back to pay me back very lucratively. So all I have to say is, when it comes to investing, of course, this is not financial advice, but when you see something valuable that is creating value and is substantial and there's major adoption, big fan base, those are all signs of future bullish markets. I would say buy. I
Absolutely.
don't want to sound like a boy, man, but unfortunately, someone
look.
like him now, Kramer.
Oh, like Jim Cramer.
Bye.
Listen, man. No one can ever sound like Jim Cramer, okay? Because Jim Cramer is always wrong. Whether he's intentionally wrong, that's a conversation for another day. But Jim Cramer is
jeez.
always wrong. But somehow he's
Hey.
still on TV, you know?
So this time it's gotta be bye.
Hey. Oh, Baldy Kramer, man. Yeah, that's that guy. And speaking of hedge, I need to check on those guys. Anyway, before we close this one, here's what I want to know, man. I actually want to see the opposite side of things. I want to hear about the opposite side of things. So, if anyone is watching this and is interested, and you do not have crypto, I'd like you to comment below. Tell us why you don't have crypto. Tell us why you don't trust crypto yet. You know, I like to hear about the other side of things. Maybe there is something that I don't see. You know, I could be biased. I'm all about crypto. I love it. So, what about the person who does not have it? What are they thinking? Is what I would like to know. So if you're one of those people, please comment down below and share your reasons with us, and we'll talk about it some more. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
That's what we're here for.
Well, until next time. Cheers, present out.